All right, and welcome back to Gotham Sound's coverage from NAB 2024. Gotham Sound, your place for all things sales and rentals of professional audio equipment, here with Ben Escobedo from Shure. Ben, how are you?
I'm good, Nick. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being here with us. So what are you showing off today?
Well, we have a few new things to talk about here at NAB. We're excited about it. A lot of it's focused around our content creation side, which has a lot of crossover between making reels for whatever TikTok or whatever your favorite platform is, as well as just recording high quality audio. So the first thing you might have seen, we released a short while ago, is our MoveMic. The MoveMic is a set of clip-on lapel microphones that are completely wireless. What makes this really cool is that while we do offer a receiver option for MoveMic, you don't need one. This can actually do 2 channels of audio right to your phone, direct over Bluetooth, using the Motiv video app, which is free. So you can mic up yourself or 2 people at a time and not have to rely on an additional receiver. Now, if you want to use MoveMic in a different capacity, we do offer a receiver for it, which could mount on your camera's cold shoe or hot shoe. And this receiver would allow you to traditionally get those 2 channels of audio and place them in your point and shoot camera or whatever camera you like to use. So they're sold either in a package with the receiver, or you can get it the receiver separately a la carte after, if you want to just step into it with the 2 lavaliers and go. So that's a kind of a cool thing. It's the case charges them up and all of that. And it's just super easy to deploy. Just when you want to make a high quality thing, grab your phone, grab a couple of these MoveMics, and you're off to the races.
And so the capsule is actually integrated. There it is.
Correct.
So
it's under the little windscreen there.
Phone windscreen there.
Yeah.
Is it any recognizable Shure capsule? Or is
It
something
disappears. And if you put it the other way, the only thing sticking out is the clip. It basically disappears on the person. It's just phenomenally small.
Well, if you put it on my lapel also.
There you go.
It's a fashion statement.
Yeah, it looks good on you, Nick.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It goes well with my VersaFlex harness. Very cool. Okay, great. So MoveMic for content creators
MoveMic for
like
content.
us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The next thing to show you is the brand new MV7 Plus. Now, everybody is familiar probably with the MV7 we had before. The MV7 Plus is our next generation. Most notably, it offers this kind of RGB touch strip, which can be customized or turned off if that's not your thing. But also, there's the addition now of the USB-C connector on the back. So instead of using the legacy micro B that we had before, you can use the USB-C, a little bit more robust, a little bit easier, wider connectivity to whatever device you want to hook it to. And additionally, on the back end, the Motiv software has increased its kind of DSP and sound processing for even easier to set, getting great sound quality. It's like your go-to if you just want to start recording something. Plug this into your computer or your phone or your iPad, and you can just capture really great audio without a lot of fuss. So it's the next generation. It's even better than the predecessor, a little bit different, but a lot of the same kind of features that we know and love from the other one.
Very cool. And has it always had this very nice strip?
It didn't. It had a touch strip with like some LEDs on it, the predecessor, but this one is a completely customizable, very cool looking, and you can alter this behavior to however you like it, or maybe you have a favorite color you want to put on it or all of that. But for volume and muting control and things like that. So.
We had somebody in our last live stream that said purple is the best color, so we know what they would pick.
I would say ignition green, but I'm biased, of course.
Oh, very nice. I'm a green person, too. I'm like a forest green.
Your jacket, obviously.
Yeah, the jacket. Right? Yeah, we went felt this year.
With all this great USB-C connectivity, we have a brand new software platform for Motiv, which is called MoveMic. And if you ever had the problem, maybe you want to do a podcast and you have maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or more of these microphones. All right, how do I record a podcast with the most minimal amount of setup? Well, now with the new MoveMic app, you can aggregate multiple USB microphones, including MV7 Plus or MoveMic or whatever else, and then put them into an app and mix them right on the app. And the app can record. It can mix it completely and give you a single output track, or it can actually record individual WAV files so that you can import them and play around with them later in your favorite DAW. So think about on the run, you want to do a podcast with 3 people, you bring 3 microphones, 3 table stands, USB hub right into your computer,
Boom, boom.
record all of them simultaneously. You don't need an audio interface or any other hardware. Everything's all controllable right from the app. And again, if you need the granularity of post-processing, fix it in post, then you can fix it in post. We do have that option as well. So we're pretty excited about these new tools. They're just, I guess, the latest, greatest thing we have here at NAB with a focus on these kind of content creation and who knows, whatever else you want to do beyond that.
Yeah, I can see that would be very useful and flexible for content creators instead of having to like drop down a mixer and plug it into an external recorder or plug it into a PC with an interface.
Solar cables and setting all the gains and all that. Not that that's not a bad workflow. It's just like this is way easier. Just in a little USB hub and boom, right to your iPad even or your MacBook or whatever.
So it'll work with an iPad. If there's an iOS software?
This is Mac and PC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah,
gotcha.
You got me there. This is currently Mac or PC only.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of your other software is iOS and Android compatible. Yeah,
that's right.
Did I also see a white version of the MV7 Plus?
Yes, you have it in a fantastic kind of an Arctic white type of color. So if that's your kind of style, it's got my favorite color green up here, and looks a little different, but just a different flavor, different option. MV7 Plus, everything's pretty much the same, just different shade.
Very cool. And so just to continue the debate about colors, Henry Rapp says that it's all about orange. So, where there's definitely some colors,
orange,
color stuff going on. We'll see. So let's see. Henry also says your website wasn't fully clear, but does Wireless Workbench support any SDR USB dongles?
That's a great question. It's something we're looking into. I have a bunch of SDR dongles and SDR type of radios, the tiny SA and things of that nature. At this time, it doesn't natively support it, but that is a good suggestion. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Got it. Great. I'm just checking our different feeds to see if there are any questions. If you do have any questions for Ben or would like to say what your favorite color is, we'd be happy to call that out on air. So what can you share that you are excited about, that, the future of audio and all that stuff?
That's a great question. As our last time we got together with Peter and Gotham, we talked a little bit about WiMAS, and I think that is on everybody's kind of mindset, the next generation of digital wireless and what that will hold. While we can't talk specifically about product-specific features, I imagine us and other in the industries have fought hard for this new approach to digital. I kind of almost think of it as like the digital 2.0 or the transition we had from analog to digital in the first place. Now we have digital next generation, and it's really exciting to see what that will hold. And now that the rules are approved here in the U.S. and in Europe, so we're excited about it. We fought hard with the FCC and collaborated. So it'd be very interesting to see what everybody does with it. Yeah.
And what our users, we focus a lot on Axient, but what is, what's kind of the latest from Axient and ULX and all the digital carriers that you already have?
Well, that's great. Axient is still a viable platform, and we keep adding new features and things to it, whether that's software through Workbench control or different transmitters. I think we've covered most everything that's currently. I don't have any new brand new hardware to show you at this time.
Well, the ADX3 is new since last NAB.
Well, sure.
Right?
There you go. Mm-hmm. ADX3. 83 plug-on with ShoreLink remote control. Yeah, that is exciting. It's something I know a lot of Gotham customers have been asking for. What do you mean it doesn't have ShoreLink? So we've solved that issue and do have that to add to your ShoreLink ecosystem. Correct. Yeah.
So comment from Christopher. He said is hoping that you will announce a ShoreLink Dante IEM system or an Axient digital receiver with a higher channel density.
That would be exciting. I'll take 2 if you have one. But yeah, those are great suggestions. We're always at the forefront of technology and working on new and exciting things. So can't wait to see what the future holds.
Very cool. Okay. Anything else that you want to share with us? We're going to go check out a Shure cart in a minute.
Yeah, we should check out the cart. Possibly just if you haven't been aware of the SLX-D and what a tool that can be, the SLX-D wireless system, I wouldn't let the price fool you. It's full digital wireless and has a really good use of not just a traditional wireless system, but using it a lot as an IFB, which I've seen a lot of customers using. So for a low-cost digital IFB link, that sounds great with great control. SLX-D is something to definitely pay attention to. Add to your kit, or kind of a mid-tier, great sounding, easy to deploy wireless.
Do you have one on display that you could walk us over to? Sorry about the moving,
Yes,
Peter.
I would think we do. Well, we have SLX-D here. I'm trying to think where we might have it at the front of the booth.
Well, we can be
know
wherever.
These things, right?
Okay. Let's find out. We're going for a walk, everybody.
Yes. Thank you very much. So yeah, we have our SLX-D ecosystem here. If you're not familiar with it, it's fairly new. This is the body pack receiver, and it integrates with all of our existing SLX-D transmitters, including the plug-on and the body pack. But as we mentioned and kind of hinted towards, like, a lot of users are finding the body pack itself being a good IFB type of replacement because of the headphone jack. And sure, yeah, the headphone jack on the top can be used for monitoring audio, or if you just want to send an audio link from one place to another, boom, you can do that. Maybe use the plug-on transmitter to do so, or the lavalier, or the handheld, or point-to-point links, that kind of thing. It gives you a lot of granularity, a lot of control. Even if you're not using it at the moment as your main wireless microphone, so that feature it's got a lot of good control, volume, and all the necessary things you need there. And it just sounds amazing for the price point. You can't really beat it.
What is the approximate price point?
I think that's a good question. What is it, like $596?
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know.
Okay.
600-ish.
So you could have full digital IFB for your boom ups, or even if you wanted something.
It's a mid-tier thing, but don't let the price fool you. It's fully functional. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. A couple more comments. Another wish from Christopher, looking for a body pack with Phantom enabled, so like an ADX1.
Pack, to put on a boom pole to power a shotgun microphone. Sure, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah. And then what would be Shure's solution for a camera hop?
That's a good question. We talked a little bit about SLX-D being a thing. Of course, you'd accomplish that also with Axient and the ecosystem if you wish. Those are probably the two ways you could do it. That come to the top of my head right now. Whether you're using plug-ons or even just a line into a body pack or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, SLX-D probably for the most cost-effective, and Axient if you got the budget.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, very cool. One last check on the questions and comments. Nothing new, so we'll wrap it up. Ben, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, Nick.
Really great.
Great seeing you and Peter.
And everybody who's been watching and commenting, thank you so much. We're going to check out a Shure cart over there in just a minute, so we'll be right back.